Hey friends, welcome back. I'm Melissa with Mixin' Some Magic, and today we're hopping aboard one of the most iconic attractions at Disneyland, the Disneyland Railroad. You might think it's just a scenic train ride, but oh no. This attraction is packed with secrets, history, hidden Mickeys, and even dinosaurs. So all aboard, let's uncover the coolest hidden details of the Disneyland Railroad. The first thing you need to know is there are 4 train stations: Main Street, New Orleans Square, Toontown, and Tomorrowland. You can hop on or off at any of them or ride the full 1.5-mile loop, which takes about 20-25 minutes. Think of it as the scenic route, and I highly recommend you ride the full loop or you're gonna miss out on something. And hey, you can bring food and drinks with you, which I absolutely love. So grab a churro, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Walt Disney loved trains, like loved them so much he built a mini steam railroad called the Carrollwood Pacific in his backyard and gave rides to friends and neighbors. Honestly, that's amazing. The Disneyland Railroad was actually the very first attraction ever completed at the park, and during construction, it was used to haul lumber to different parts of the park. Talk about multitasking. Walt Disney is amazing at that. This attraction is the perfect place to rest your tired feet, enjoy the breeze, and take in views you can't get anywhere else in the park. And I love that you can ride around as many times as you want. Inside the Main Street station, you'll find tons of cool memorabilia, including a replica of the Lilly Belle locomotive and an old school map that lights up to show where each train is currently located on the track. Real-time train tracking is so cool to me. I don't know, I just love it. At this station, you'll see a little yellow handcart on display. This was a gift to Walt Disney from the Kalamazoo Manufacturing Company in 1955. Now, the story goes that cast members used to take it for joyrides after hours, but now it's chained down. Can you imagine how much fun that would have been? I hope that's a true story. Now over at the New Orleans Square station, most people rush right by, but take a second to listen and you'll hear a faint telegraph tapping that is actually Walt Disney's opening day speech in Morse code. It's easy to miss, but I don't know. It makes me happy every single time I hear it now that I know that it's Walt Disney's opening day speech. There are 5 trains, but Disneyland usually only runs 2 at a time, 3 or 4 on super busy days. The trains have names. They are the C.K. Holiday, E.P. Ripley, Fred Gurley, Ernest S. Marsh, and Ward Kimball. Those first 4 are named after Santa Fe executives who helped finance the railroad, and the last one, Ward Kimball, was named after a Disney animator and train enthusiast. The trains have 2 seating styles. 4 of them face the park and 1 faces the engine. I personally prefer the one that faces the park because it gives you a full view of everything you're passing and it's just a better vibe. If you happen to be waiting for a train and the one that's facing the engine pulls up, you don't have to get on. You can just keep waiting for it to come around again, and the next train that comes by will be the forward-facing ones or the park-facing ones, so you can hop on that one if you have preference. Now, let's talk about the good stuff, the secrets and hidden details you'll want to look out for. As you are headed out of Frontierland, you're going to pass through a tunnel, and in this tunnel there are invisible attraction posters. Now, you can't see them unless the conductor will shine a light on them for you. When I rode just barely, the conductor didn't have a light to shine on them. But if you look back instead of forwards, look back into the tunnel, you can kind of get a glimpse of an outline of them. I have really brightened up this video so that you can see them. They are really pretty cool. As you're heading into the Rivers of America, just after the bridge, you can see a bolt shaped like a Mickey Mouse head. It's really easy to miss, but it's there, and it's one of my favorite hidden Mickeys. At the New Orleans Square station, check out the Semograph. This is a real antique train signal gifted to Walt by the Delaware and Hudson Railroad. It's still fully functional and signals when a train is approaching, which I think is pretty awesome. The trains are steam powered, so occasionally they stop at New Orleans Square to refill with water. It's a cool moment if you catch it. On the left side of the train near Adventureland, look for a doghouse. That's a nod to Indiana Jones, who famously took his name from the family dog. His real name is Henry.
Please, what does it always mean? This Junior?
That's his name. Henry Jones Jr.
Like Indiana.
We named the dog Indiana.
May we go home now, please?
The dog? You are named after the dog?
Got a lot of fond memories of that dog.
Oh, and as the train circles near Tiana's Bayou adventure, you'll actually catch a peek into the final scene of the ride. It's a super cool hidden view you can't get anywhere else. Every time I mention dinosaurs on the Disneyland Railroad, I get tons of people who are like, wait a second, there's dinosaurs at Disneyland? Yes, there are dinosaurs at Disneyland. As you pass through the back of Tomorrowland, you'll enter a dark tunnel where you'll find the Grand Canyon diorama, followed by the Primeval world, a full-on dinosaur scene with volcanoes, animatronics, and lava. The Grand Canyon mural was painted by a former Disney animator, and it holds the record for the longest continuous diorama in the world. Families often challenge each other to spot the animals, see who can spot the most. There are so many of them. Keep an eye out for deer, turkeys, rattlesnakes, and I hear there's a tiny hidden armadillo, although I haven't been able to find it. You'll also be gradually heading uphill through this entire section, and that's because Main Street Station is 10 feet above ground level, so you're literally climbing towards the dinosaurs. Both dioramas were originally created for the 1964-65 World's Fair and brought to Disneyland afterward, which I love that Disney is efficient. Peak efficiency, Disney. Way to go. Kill two birds with one stone. Along the railroad tour, guests enjoy picturesque scenery, breathtaking views, and it's the ideal place to admire the landscapes inspired by the four America's majestic rivers, the Mississippi, Columbia, Missouri, and Rio Grande. It's like a peaceful river cruise, but you're on a train. I don't know, you get views of the river that you don't get anywhere else, and I love that. The Disneyland Railroad travels at about 8 miles per hour, which is roughly 12 feet per second. It's not built for speed, it's built for sightseeing. The whistles and bells aren't just for show either. I thought they were, but they are not. They're actually a code. One short toot means the train has stopped, 2 toots means it's moving, 3 toots means it's reversing, and the bell, that's for stations and crossings. The trains now run on recycled cooking oil from Disneyland's fryers, so if you think you smell French fries in the tunnel, then you are not wrong. According to Disneyland, the trains make over 13,000 loops around the park every year, enough to have circled the globe more than 150 times since 1955. Now, have you heard of the Lilly Belle? If you're really lucky, you might spot the Lilly Belle. This is a beautiful red caboose named after Walt's wife, Lillian. It's decorated in rich Victorian style and used to host presidents, royals, and other VIPs. How can you ride in it? Honestly, most people don't. It's typically reserved for special events or Club 33 members. But hey, it never hurts to ask at Main Street Station. You just might get lucky. I've asked a lot and I have yet to ride in it, but the worst they can say is no, so you might as well ask. Well, next time you're in the parks, don't just pass by the Disneyland Railroad, ride it. Look closer, listen in, and see if you can spot some of these amazing hidden details yourself. Thanks for joining me on this scenic ride around Disneyland. Don't forget to follow for more park secrets, fun facts, and hidden gems. And let me know in the comments, did you already know any of these, or did I blow your Main Street lovin' mind? Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk soon.